Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So again, just like yesterday's video, I'm going to show off another weapon that's going to be really powerful in the Edge of Fate because of the newly revamped uh, armor piece stats. So mobility is going to get converted into the weapon stat, and I believe with enough investment, the 390 pulses, these are going to be able to two burst if you have a high enough weapon stat. I'm not quite sure the exact amount of weapon stat you would need. That more will become clear again when the expansion comes out. But some people in the community have done their research and have found that this is one of the archetypes of weapons that's going to have a big increase in usage with the Edge of Fate armor changes. The Bygones already is a very nice feeling pulse. Back when this thing was revamped, we had the high ground nonsense with Bygones. I was like two bursting already, so get ready for another two bursting Bygones here. But this is more of a consistency roll. I do have a high ground Bygones roll, but I think this is going to be a little bit better since, again, we're not going to need damage boost at two bursts. So we have Eye of the Storm, so we're going to get more accuracy and handling as we're shot. This is going to be really nice when we're taking those duels. Then we also have Keep Away, so we get more weapon range and reload and accuracy. Nice little combo between Keep Away and Eye of the Storm. Ricochet, Small Bore, and I believe it was Stability Masterwork, so 93 stability, along with the accuracy boost from Keep Away and the accuracy boost from Eye of the Storm. This thing's going to feel super crispy. We're going to play a Prismatic Hunter here today using the Ophidian Coyote exotic class item and use the Inquisitor along with it. But that's really going to be it for the video, guys. Let's get straight into the gameplay. Alright, guys, so honestly, I'm kind of worried about how PvP is going to be in Edge of Fate just because of the weapon stat, but I'm hoping that if it ruins at least the first week or two of PvP, that they kind of address it sooner rather than later, because a lot of these weapon breakpoint changes with the weapon stat are going to be pretty ridiculous. Yesterday's video with the Sightline Survey, I was already kind of impressed by that weapon. Even now, it already can 3-tap if you're playing players that are low enough resilience. And so if you're getting that consistency on every player, no matter stat investment or anything, it's gonna be really, really common that you're getting killed by this thing. So a lot of the TTKs you're gonna be getting killed by are gonna be a lot quicker than what we're having right now, which I think fundamentally goes against how Destiny has kind of always been. The TTK has always been pretty slow. So I think just throwing that giant monkey wrench in is gonna make a lot of people upset. But again, we'll have to see when the expansion comes out. By the way, this pulse has 0 recoil. The amount of stability this thing has is kind of ridiculous. It's not even leaving that empowering rift. The one thing I don't like about these kind of pulls that their zoom is, I mean, it's not that high for a pulse, but I don't know, it feels kind of high. But this thing does not move, so I think this might be my go-to Bygones. If this thing is just two bursting every single time, I think this thing is going to be absolutely disgusting. The amount of stability and range my role in particular has, as well as accuracy bonuses, I think this is going to be one of the most ridiculous pulses we've ever seen if this thing is just two bursting for free every single time. I mean, this thing's already feeling pretty good. Bygones has always been one of those pulses that feels very nice to use. But oh, I didn't see that guy Botus from the other side of the map. But yeah, again, I'm kind of worried about how Edge of Fate's gonna be handling. So again, when that 140, the comp 140 comes out, is it even gonna be crazy good? If you're gonna be playing against everybody, with their, Sightline Surveys or whatever new Edge of Fate 180s that come out, and you're just getting TTK gaps, or you're getting two bursted by Bygones every single time, oh, we're getting to some scary times here. This thing has no recoil. This is actually ridiculous. The range is also pretty good. 80 range, I believe, with Keep Away. Keep Away Enhanced is plus 12, so. And we don't know, maybe there's another one of these 390 pulses that come out in Edge of Fate that could potentially, have, be tier 5 enhanceable, have new crazy perks, something, better than, like, the Keep Away Out of the Store combo I'm using right now. I kind of want to emphasize, yeah, this thing is already feeling really good. Find that brain. I forgot I was not on a golden gun. I kind of just threw my super at the wall there. It was pretty bad. But we got a dead slide there. I was trying to slide and chow him while he was weak, but this bow put us down. Yeah, oh my goodness, this pulse is pretty crazy. The only thing I would maybe change about this roll is maybe getting like arrowhead break instead of small bore, just for a little bit better recoil direction, because the recoil direction of this roll is in like the high 60s, I want to say. So maybe that would make it feel a little bit better, but I think honestly with how high the stability is, the recoil direction is not really like the biggest issue. But I've kind of run out of whole like my points here, but that's basically it. I mean, this thing is already kind of putting in work. I do like it with the Ophidian class item here. Just makes this thing feel a little bit more snappy and responsive. I've always liked pulses that have had a like snapshot. Helps get that first shot off a lot easier when you can aim in your weapon quicker than your opponent. Oh, he doesn't want to challenge the Bygones. Nothing, maybe we can, it'll be around A. Good for 2 right there. Oh, and we're taken out by a Twilight Arsenal. Maybe a high ground roll would be nice too, so you don't have to invest as much in the weapon stat to get a 2 burst, but high ground these days is not like super consistent to get off. You have to be like significantly above the player you're shooting at to get to proc, so maybe high ground is not the move, but nice little match there. We'll definitely take that.